So this was Redline Fitness Games. It is a fitness competition. It was my first fitness competition. It's very mini in the whole scale of things because there's a bigger one coming up. And where I would see Redline Fitness Games is compared to HYROX followed by Crucible Games followed by Redline in terms of difficulty. This one is catered for those who don't want to run as much and want to exert their strength in other parts of the event.
That is what I had to go through.
So this was the second time I did it. I did 2 runs that day. I was not too happy with my first one and I decided to do it a second time. This was the second time that you're seeing. If you're interested in seeing the first one, you can click this link on the top right of the screen. That is a YouTube short. So I did the run, I did the skier, I did the farmer's carry, and apparently there are methods of holding the kettlebells so that it would cause less fatigue. In the shuttle run here, I felt that I went quite slowly. I could have gone way faster, but then again, at this point of time, I was just thinking of how to conserve my lactate ability, which is not the best. And for the Russian twist, the trick here is to develop your, not just that, even for this one as well, to develop your posterior chain, which is a lot of the fascia. So you're actually relying on the fascia to tense the body as a whole instead of using, your muscles, which is going to be a lot less straining. So there's the lunge walk. This one is actually quite tiring if you do not catch your breath. In the first run, I did it slower than this. This is the second run, I did it faster. And afterward, on the rows, there are different schools of thought for the rows. In the first run that I did it like strong pulls, pausing for 2 seconds and a few more strong pulls. But in the second run, I did with a constant rate, and the time was around the same for 50 calories. This was the squat thrust. I actually had a few no reps because I wasn't extending all the way, so that's something to watch out for as well. And the sandbag carry, I had trained to run through with it, but by the time it got to the second run, not only was I a little bit fatigued, also the bag, it was like holding a sleeping baby, constantly trying to wriggle out of my arms. So on hindsight, maybe I should have done an overhead carry. It would have been better, like how the Samsui women do it in the older times. With that done, it was over to the sled push, actually my favorite event. This was quite a lightweight. What was this, like 25, 35, thereabouts? Yeah, nothing much. So in comparison to like HYROX is like what, 120? I had a minor mishap in the first run. In the first run, I did not unentangle the cables fully, and as a result, my sled went over to the next lane. So that didn't happen for this run, slightly better. And anyways, I was trying to clock a better time, but this run was worse than my first run by about 3 minutes. That's also because I paused for too much to catch my breath.
So that is what I had to go through. I think I paced myself okay for the run. I ran out of top end at the end of it, not because I used too much energy on the run, but because I wasn't managing the lactic well enough.